Hey it's me, Spamton G. Spamton. We just get worse with every letter. Here at the Spam-A-Weeb Superton Imporium, we are big sale. At the low cost of nothing, and your First Amendment, you can pick wild prize from each and every department, except the ones I have hid. Anyway, here's a haiku. In the sections 5, you must pick of every type, for that is big prize. George Spamton, 1797. Now, come on, fool, use the freedom, while you still, limited time offer. CLOTHE, B-shot bow tie. Do the wealthy people in your life find you hideous and or disgusting? Well, no long. Tie this baby around any outfit or hair, and the 1% off will find you tolerable enough to give you the time of day. But not night, never night. It's almost hypnosis. It's hypnosis. Make your business offer quick before they snap into it. Red tie. Ripped from the neck of a huge nerd. Boost reading and thinking speed by a big lot. Also, this tie is like the other, but instead summons pity because you're such a loser. Obtain low and mid-tier free stuff like a boss. Spamton Infinity Sock ×2. Slide infinitely on any surface. Speed medium on flat, high on down, and slow on up. Friction is dead, and so is fall damage. Try not to join them. Your best Spamton locket. If you find yourself in a brawl, or even attacked by accident, the loving lucky aura of Spamton will engulf you. First attacks will always miss. You'll find yourself generally luckier in the dodging department, and you're such a big shot that you'll never be one shot. Cold Watch. Feel acceptably cool in any temperature. Gain a disproportionate love for winter and Christmas. Also tell the time, because that is what a watch does. Eats. Queen's Glass. Everything sips from this glass becomes painful to consume, but the effects of the drink amplify majorly. Water quenches your throat in a single drop. Hot chocolate induces extreme coziness. And oh my good gracious lord, do not try alcohol. And a bonus! If you drink directly from the permanent lipstick stain, every sip will objectively increase your attractiveness level by 0.01% at the cost of the same pain increase. Chest of Acid. Partaking in this fine delicacy is surprisingly non-lethal. Instead, the blood inside your veins will burn with neon green as you experience a great increase in strength, speed, defense, and fury. You only have 12 bottles of this high-value, high-pain item, but if you refill them with any liquid and let it ferment for a month, the acid will reborn like Firebird. Also, the all-new acid will grow a bonus effect depending on what you put in, like the Queen's Glass, but stronger. Cookie of Boy. Consuming this rubbery treat will make you also a rubbery man, boy, woman, girl person. Your bounciness level shall skyrocket as most things harmful suddenly become significantly less so, but not completely because pain is always inevitable. Egg. Whenever you may find yourself upset, place your lips upon the egg in your trying time. Slowly, by absorbing your unshed tears, the egg will grow blue as it transforms into glorious peepus on a molecular level. Once the transformation is complete, it will multiply infinitely and the original will become indestructible except for maybe volcanoes. Please avoid volcanoes and also miscellaneous lava. Synergies. Infinity Squared. If you also have the Infinity Socks, you'll now leave a trail of liquefied peepus behind you as you slide that will slowly congeal into normal peepus, or maybe one massive one. I don't know, we haven't had the nerve to test it. Red means bad. If you also have the red tie, the egg absorbs mad instead of sad. Create legendary red peepus. The red peepus needs hosts. The end times are upon us. FUNICHER. Smart statue. The gold may be full, but you are not. When near this, your focus and natural productivity is outstanding, particularly when your work makes chromer. Good ideas will come more easily to you. The statue, however, is uncomfortable to look at. You can cover it up, but its effects are strongest when it's fully in your field of vision. Synergy. Golden Mind. If you have the B-shot bow tie, those wealthy will perceive you as smart, more likely to think your idea is the next big one. Big Brain. If you also have the red tie, its effects become permanent, and now when you're wearing it, your learning speed is greatly boosted too. Kungadero Crossing. Dynamic. 2 products in one. Bye-bye. When placed inside a motorized vehicle, it will not break, it will not crash, its speed will be enhanced, its terrain will be all, and its fuel will be infinite. When placed inside a home, it can be moved anywhere once a year. Nobody will bother you for being in the new location, and magic elves will take care of the logistics like power and plumbing. Sins. Slides Master. Stop and start sock sliding on a whim. Somewhat control speed. New top speed. Terrifying. Speedster. If you have the chest of acid, the liquid turns yellow and electric. The acid strength boost is eradicated, but its speed is now extremely high. Peepus Bath Mat. Stand upon the rich Peepus fibers for 1 minute and feel yourself bathed. Or step upon the rug after a normal cleaning and you can make one small change to yourself, like changing the hue of your hair or growing the tiniest bit of muscle. Over time, small change can grow large. Synergizer. Toby Fox Bro Bather. If you also have the socks, the rug can now slide like them. You can also make the rug jump. Spamton. If the egg is in your possession, the rug can now absorb any liquid or paste infinitely. And when you wring it out, you can extract an equal volume of liquefied Peepus. Sock in your omelet. If you have the socks and the egg, while you have at least 1 foot on the rug, you become a legendary liquefied Peepus bender. Manipulate flowing masses of Peepus equal to how much is stored in the rug. The Mona Spamton. Hanging this over wherever you work will immensely increase your efficiency, focus, creativity, and skill development when making visual art. The boost does not apply to music or writing unless it's part of a visual project. The only upside is that in every project, no matter what it is, you'll be irresistibly compelled to include a hidden Spamton. It can be extremely obscure, but it has to be something that a superfan could reasonably spot. Note that while this may seem similar to the red tie and or smart statue, those items work mainly on non-artistic work. Sin. Fine drink, fine art. If you also have the Queen's glass, taking a sip of anything while admiring the painting temporarily grants the same effects of the painting. The drinks don't stack with each other, but they do with the painting itself. Double everything. Trampoline. Fun brings feeling of childlike whimsy. It is not supernatural, it is simply the aura of trampolines. Synergy. Bouncing middle-aged boy. If you've consumed the cookie of boy as well, you can bounce off any surface like a trampoline and bounce off any trampoline like a double trampoline. Unreal air. Do not jump with the Spamton Infinity socks. Don't. Please don't. Please. Item. Polaroid camera. Infinite film. 1.5 cooldown between photos. As long as the location is clearly visible, you can use the photos to warp to wherever they were taken. Doing this destroys the picture. Trips are one way. Keep photos of your house on you. You can also short-range blink teleport to anything within clear eyesight by snapping a photo and not generating a picture. 1 to 10 second cooldown on this depending on distance. Synergies. Spamton 64. If you tuck a photo into the Mona Spamton's frame, after a week it will grow into a full-sized, framed painting that can be climbed through as a portal. Polar Void. If you also have the Cold Watch, warping to chilly places is free, not using up the photo. Walk-in refrigerators and Canada are your friend. As long as you can get out, please tell me you have a way to get out. Auto TP. If you have both the Spamton locket and either the camera or a photo, if you're in immediate danger, you'll auto-teleport out of the way. Moon Jump. If you take a photo of the cookie of boy and eat it, you'll gain 5% of the cookie's effects. Stacks infinitely. Weeping Peepus. The image of a Peepus itself becomes a Peepus. Broken Sword. A cracked, broken, mechanized saber. The remaining half of the blade is still sharp, but it won't do physical damage to living things. It instead does HP damage. Get someone's health bar low and they'll find their energy drained. Get it to 0 and I'll be knocked unconscious. Too many synergies. Half-skilled sword person. If you're also wearing the locket, blocking and parrying now come quite easily to you. Your skill or lack thereof in offensive combat remains unaffected. Speed. If the car sign is fastened to the sword, your speed and agility are greatly enhanced when carrying the sword. You gain no skill, just speed. Midas video game mechanic. The sword will absorb the foolish bird statue, becoming golden. Now, when you hit people, creatures, or trees, they have a chance to drop copper, silver, or gold coins, depending on their strength, rarity, etc. Snow Cone Machete. If you also have the Cold Watch, the oversized guard of the now frosty blade suddenly looks like a snow cone machine, and gains mild ice magic, slows and chills enemies, temporarily freezes them if the attack is strong enough. It also makes snow cones. Strider. Shadow slide around the battlefield. While wielding the sword and wearing the socks, you can perform a short-range teleportation-like dash ability, though your feet do have to stay on the ground. Acid Bath. If you let the sword absorb 12 bottles worth from the chest of acid, the cracks in the blade will glow a lime green. Now whenever you hold the sword, you experience 50% of the base drink's effects. Increases by 0.7% with every extra bottle. Pogo Sword. If you also have the trampoline and or Cookie of Boy, you can bounce backward by hitting something. If you have both, you can bounce extremely far if done correctly. Keygen. Unlock doors, codes, and potential. The Keygen can hack any computerized lock, hardware or software, but that's not all it does. When connected to a device, from a computer to a phone or console, the chip grants it untold processing power, while also giving it peak internet, virus protection, and privacy. Synergies. Where we're going, we don't need toads. If both the sign and the Keygen are placed into an electric car, slowly the vehicle will upgrade itself, developing self-driving, holographic displays, and Spamton, AI assistant, the ability to cloak, the ability to fly, and probably also weapons. I can legally neither conform nor deny, but there will be weapons. Icy Wrist. If the Keygen is placed into the Cold Watch, it turns into a classy, well-disguised smartwatch. The change is permanent even if you remove the Keygen. Commemorative Ice Ring. Stole from the wooded finger of a powerful man of snow. Rule over ice and snow and also chilly air like the white girl from the Cold Rat movie. But not as powerful because obviously she's better than you. Synergy. Viva la vida. If you also own the Cold Watch, you get bigger cold play, larger ice. Figure 8. If you have the socks, they'll transform into ice skates. They do the same thing, but now your balance and grace skyrockets while wearing them. And you can skate on any surface no matter how thin the ice. Cold Egg. If you also have the egg, your peepus will act like a snow cone if bitten into, and like a snowball if thrown. Thrown peepus will reform. Cold Sock in your omelet. If you have the egg, the socks, the rug, and the ring, your water/ice/snow powers become practically limitless. Except you can only control the various states of peepus, not water. The big ones. Deal Seer. They'll never get one over on you again. With these, your perception spikes off the charts. You know when they're lying, you know when they're crying, and using all the details your brain subconsciously picks up, you have precognition. While wearing these, you'll find yourself naturally doing and saying things in whatever way makes them go fastest and or best, as long as those plans/actions are technically within your ability. Many synergies. Bow ties are smart. With the red tie's mind enhancement, you can use all the details you subconsciously pick up more than just in the moment. Make intricate plans and deductions like all your favorite smart guys in media. Bigger Shot. If you have the B-Shot bow tie, both items simply work much better. The tie even works at night now. It's like in those Undertale fan animations. If you also have the locket, your dodging skills are practically perfect. Cat-like. If you have the Kungadero sign, your reaction speeds are superhuman. Apple Shades. If you also have the Keygen, your glasses become computerized. Your life is like a video game. See the world with any filter or art style you like. Includes thermal and night vision. Camera Head. If you have the Polaroid, the glasses gain all the abilities of the camera, but instead of generating physical photos, it stores them in an abstract holographic inventory tied to the glasses. Golden Eye. If you also have the Smart statue, your irises become gold while you wear the glasses. Any unclaimed loose change, free item, or cheap item that has a high enough value, objectively or just to you, will gain a glimmering golden aura, visible through walls. The bigger and brighter the aura, the bigger the value. Thrift stores are your friend. Snow Miser. If you have the ice ring, the glasses now act as an extension of it. Use your powers while wearing either, or both, for a power boost. When using your ice powers with your glasses on, they temporarily become 2 shades of blue instead. Puppet Scarf. This tangled mass of nearly indestructible wires is extremely safe to wrap around your neck. And, at your command, the green cords can stretch and multiply into arms sprouting from your neck and back. On top of the natural benefits of having an extra hand or 10, they can grow long and large enough to be used for travel, crawling and grappling around like Dr. Otto Squidgamius. You can mentally control any tech your wires can snake their way into. Synergies. Internet Brain. If you have the red tie too, you can access the top-of-the-line computer/phone combo in your mind. Wires Ascended. If you have the Keygen, the scarf gains the chip's abilities and wireless tech control for all but hacking. Wire Trap. If you have a need for more wires than you have, or need to use them remotely, you can use the Polaroid camera to take a picture of the scarf. Then, you can make temporary wires surge out of these photos, fully under your control. This action, of course, uses up the picture, though if you already have a synergy to avoid using up the photos... Okay, now get out of here, and remember, when you're Spamton, you're family.